hi, Penny. Okay, guys, welcome to another episode of the Fresh Bunch podcast. Today we have, of course, the great Mimi Pacheco. We have the hilarious, internationally known...
The Joker.
Jimmy the Tulip. Ryan Black, the creative genius mind of everything.
Ooh, we got it.
And the amazing Joel Serrano, and our really cool, really trendy flower friend. We have Pennylyn Woosley, who is the creative director and owner of Blossom and Bee Floral and Event Design in New Jersey. New Jersey. And she's also a correspondent on Saheed's Bloom Show. Mm-hmm. And you could check out the Penny and Ace show. Is it the Penny and Ace show or Ace and Penny show?
Come on, Mike. It's obviously Penny and Ace
okay.
show.
Penny and Ace show. You could tune in to the Bloom Show on YouTube and watch that anytime at 24 hours, 7 days a week. I have been known to watch a few when I'm not doing anything in the middle of the night. Yeah. And Penny has been a very interesting, cool person to meet. We run into her in pretty much every show in every country. Doesn't matter where. She's there. She's very, very, very well connected in the wedding and event business globally, I would have to say.
Yeah.
It's cool to have you on the podcast today.
Welcome.
You missed that she's a Jet Fresh customer. She's part of the fam that way too.
Well,
I am. And we're going to be expanding on that. I had a whole chat with Dolly and maybe Mimi and Celine. So there's going to be some things happening, which is good for all of us. So
Penny pays attention to the social, so she also learns a lot more like that, and she reaches out, and I love that about you, Penny. Aside from your beautiful, gorgeous, big smile that I can't stop looking at right now.
Yeah. No doubt.
I'm always smiling unless I'm really angry.
It's bigger on this 80 screen.
I think so, right? Yeah, I think that's what it is.
TV
that might be what it
is.
I'm like, oh my God. And I picked some funky background because my wallpaper is just a lot.
That's okay.
So your home base is what town in Jersey?
We're based out of, we just moved to Eatontown, New Jersey. So Asbury Park is kind of like when I started down here, that's where we were. Then we went to Cold Snack, and now we tripled in size, and our build out just got done. We're in Eatontown. So we're right next to Fort Monmouth, where Netflix is building, and we're right next to the beach. And we're an hour from Philly, 45 from New York. So we're doing a lot of stuff down here, and it's amazing. I love it.
Oh, nice.
So let me see if my delivery driver memory. So are you near Route 35, Keyport, Hazlet?
35 and 36. I'm 105 off the park.
Look at you.
Still got it.
Damn.
Elephant over here. Yeah.
I used to live in Long Island, and my dad used to send me to that area on my way home.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Imagine that on a Friday. He did a lot of business with a florist, I believe they did a lot of funerals. Their name was Harmony. Do you ever hear of them? I'm going way back. I'm going back 30-something years, 40 years. A long time.
I mean, like, a lot of the names might ring a bell to me because, I've been around forever with my family. But no, off the top of my head, no, I don't think they're still in existence, or I would know about them. But you never know. I
used to pull into the A&W root beer that they had over there.
Ooh,
they still have that?
No. There's actually, I don't know if it's still open, but I have seen one, and I remember when they were open the last time.
It was a drive-in.
It's right next to a Long John Silver's.
No, it was a drive-in, and you can get burger, fries, and shake. They bring it to your car, like hook it to your window.
Yeah. Like what other fast food places are long gone by now?
What the hell's a Long John Silver's?
Oh my God!
What is that?
That's the best.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
There's
seafood.
not a fish in there.
Yeah.
That was my grandfather's faidate spot. Yeah.
Long John
Artificial everything. You'll find them at the truck stops.
Do they still exist?
Yeah.
I don't think either one of them exists. That's why I said it.
Yeah,
There used to be one.
Penny,
There used to be one by Casey's house. I don't think.
Penny,
it's there
this is a flower podcast, but we end up talking about food
food.
every single.
Well, I will tell you that
Like
there's
I told you guys,
on the truck stops. There's Long John Silver's. There's Godfather's Pizza. Godfather's Pizza and Church's Fried Chicken. McDonald's. Maybe a Wendy's here and there.
Ryan, it's still around.
Okay.
Yeah?
There's still 1,000 stores.
They're all over Canada. Me and Casey
Oh, I'm
went
sorry,
to one in
100,
Canada.
hundreds over the. There were, but there's only about 100
Me
now.
and Casey went to an A&W in Ontario, Canada, eh?
Hey,
Hey,
A&W.
But yeah, I remember the route.
that seems
That's impressive.
crazy out. That's wild. I don't drive on Fridays, so like I don't really drive much anymore anyway. Like they've taken the keys from the van away from me. I'm not allowed to drive the van. I'll tell you why if you want to know. It's super embarrassing, but it's really funny. Well, I'm not allowed to drive the van anymore. None of them even trust me to drive at all. I'm like, do you want to go with me? They're all like, no. So whatever, it's fine. I don't have to really drive much. But Fridays and even on the weekends, you know, it's wild down here. Everybody comes from the city and all the summer people are here and it's just extra crazy. And now Netflix happening is going to be even wilder. I don't even know what they're going to do. So
Is that the Netflix studios that they're building?
yeah, it's really cool. My son plays basketball at Fort Monmouth. It's called the Fort, and it's right across. It's on the same campus. So we're actually watching all of the sound stages be built. It's really, really neat and interesting. And, you know, I'm excited about it because there's a lot of production work available for it. And we're right here. So yeah, we're pushing pretty hard. We've been doing a lot with them. So fingers crossed we'll stay busy.
Would they hire like a person that's like on site, or they bring in freelancers? How would they operate with that?
It can be both. So I've done both in the past. Like the last couple of years, I think we filmed about 6 different movies in this area in Asbury Park and Rumson. They were all Netflix-based productions, but like a lot of it's done on site. Like I did something Money. You remember the story about the guy Dumb Money?
Dumb Money.
Pennylyn Woosley and like some other people. So we did that on site. And there's this one scene in the movie where you'll see they're all sitting at this really opulent table. We did this like huge tablescape and we did that on site. And it was a little tricky. But yeah, a lot of the time production work, I have the space to do it here. So if it's easier, you know, we do things here and then we just install or we do it on site, whatever they want. Really. Yeah.
I like that.
So
wow.
yeah.
I don't know if anybody knows out there, but I want to know who is the florist doing, or who's the creative person behind Downtown Abbey's florals.
Downtown.
I'm sorry.
Gilded Age.
The Gilded Age.
Yeah.
That's who I want to know because it's just ridiculous. Not one episode doesn't have 1,000 stems, like all over in every scene.
It's wild.
So
Yeah,
I need to know
You
that.
think it could be faux?
No, some of it
Got it.
could be,
Could be.
but could be.
Because
Be
if
in
they
the
have to do
background.
several takes and stuff.
I don't know, but it's just that's one of those. If there was an app or a group of people that did flowers for
Yeah, they probably
movies
sign,
and
they
stuff like that, I
probably
would be
sign
interested
NDAs.
in. I would follow
They're not
that.
allowed
Yeah.
to. Not allowed to.
Maybe during production.
Well, after post-production, I have to send NDAs for almost all of the things that we do. So you can't talk about it until like it's post. And then you still have to be careful how you talk about it. So it's one of those things that's a little tricky. I might have to have you edit some of that out if I said something I shouldn't say. So make sure. But I don't think I did.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's exciting. So a lot's happening over here. You know, we're growing and it's kind of an interesting time for me to be doing all of the growth and development that I am because things are kind of slow. Just we've been fortunate that we haven't been slow. So I'm really grateful. But yeah, so I can't wait to come see you guys. Mike, I still got to get you that you have to be the first interview for my show. I'm doing a solo show for Saeed and you have to be the first.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
mhm. All right. Yeah, it's for the Flower District page. So I know you have some.
okay.
Oh, there's some history
28th
there.
Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing, I already do that crazy thing where I go mess with people like on the streets and like walk in and do lives, which is absolutely terrible, but Saeed loves it. But we're going to do a more organized thing where I actually go in and then like interviewing each of the wholesalers because they all yell at me when they see me. They're like, oh, you only like J. Rose. I'm like, no, that's not true. I come in all the time and like, you know, you're busy. I know better.
You're gonna-
When someone
I want
know,
the
but-
camera. I want the camera to walk Mike through 28th because a lot of people
Oh,
remember
that would
Mike.
be a
I
good-
want to see people remember
No, I
Mike.
don't. Not too many people
Mike,
anymore.
when me and Carlos were there, people
Not
remembered
anymore.
you.
No.
Yeah.
That would
All
be-
the old guys are out of there now.
That would
Or
be-
they know him from Instagram. They might just know of him too.
Yeah, I know a few people still.
A
there.
lot of people. Mike had somebody recognize him from TikTok all the way from China. So I mean, like everybody. Mike is very
This guy was
recognizable.
here yesterday. Has 1,300,000 members of his web shop.
On his app.
That's
That
like
1,300,000.
That's like 0.01% of China.
Yeah, I know, but it's still a lot. No, the guy was showing me how he packs his flowers and ships them around China.
It was nuts.
Is it different?
Crazy.
Yes, very different.
Wow, so different. It's like
What's
Like
so different?
how?
it's
Yeah.
like you know how we pack so delicately and carefully into the box
yeah.
and wrap it in paper and make
No.
it all so perfect. These
Speed.
guys,
Presentable.
they take 500 roses and they squeeze it into a box that can hold 200.
But imagine like how you would imagine like
Like
an
loose
Amazon.
stems?
Yes. Like
No,
not
they're in
loose. They're in
bunches.
bunches, but they're
they-
mixed.
They pack it so tightly in the box, and the guy has to stand on top of the box
And then
and ratchets the straps down so it becomes a square box. 'Cause
But
it's like a
Like when you're trying to pack a suitcase.
yeah, like that.
but
And
it
they ship
almost
them all over China.
but it almost doesn't close. And then it's crazy because like Mike said, the people are standing on it, pushing on it, but it's what's to me was interesting was how they're pulling the order. They have like a little cart that they're going around and pulling it, and then like we always separate, okay, you're going to put this here, be careful because this is delicate, this is no. Everything just went in this. And when Mike says the big box, I mean, I'm talking about the size of this console.
It's like
a
this box
huge
your
box.
sofa would come in.
Mike,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
A box that your sofa would come in. That's a great
Interesting.
size too. And the guys are not walking.
they're running.
They're running and they're sweating and they're killing themselves packing these boxes. I've never seen it like it. I wish they'd do that.
we
here.
wanted to share the videos, but the thing is that since we're not on the Chinese IP, we can't connect to his TikTok.
Interesting.
But he can see us.
Yeah. So you've already predicted that China is going to be a big player in the industry in the future. Is that how you think the flowers are going to start coming to the U.S. in some ways?
I believe that they are going to, if they already aren't, maybe they already are bigger than any other country producing flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If they're not, they're going to be.
But they'll start
I don't know the
exporting
numbers.
it. They keep everything.
They're not really exporting a
Right,
lot.
yeah.
They're not really exporting a lot. They do export, but not a lot. But there's companies like Holex and other companies that are making big investments into China,
Yeah.
hiring people from China to work for them in their offices. Like when I was at Holex last year, we noticed that they had people from China actually working in their office in Holland.
Interesting.
And they have a branch office in China.
In China.
But China is like, like China's not like Florida.
No.
China has like all these giant states.
Yeah.
And it's a huge, huge place. And the market for flowers is not like, I need it only for my occasion. Flowers are a
Big,
thing.
every day. Yeah.
They're a thing.
So China.
Have you been to China, Penny?
No, my mom's going this week though. I'm so jealous. I
This
can't
week,
go.
huh?
Yeah, she's going this week to Hong Kong and some other places. So yeah, my mom's traveling as much as I am these days, which is wild. She'll be 70 in like a couple of weeks, and I'm like, yeah, mom, get it,
Yeah.
So
fuck yeah.
Well,
I have not been to
Kunming is where most of the flower growers are. They're in Kunming. But the buyers are not there. The buyers are in all the more populated cities, and that's where they ship to. It's
So
very
you're
interesting.
100% right, Mike. China is the world's largest producer of flowers by volume.
Yeah.
The second is India. But India's are producing more of the marigolds, the jasmines, the roses, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But China has the bigger variety. And then the third would be the Netherlands.
I heard that they were the biggest importer of bulbs.
Who, the Chinese?
Chinese,
Yeah.
yeah. And it won't be long until Chinese exports globally is a thing. It won't be long. It's logistics.
Well, they were showing us some roses, and the design that the guy was showing us. I mean, they don't make little bouquets.
No.
The bouquets are so packed. It's almost like imagine a ginormous bouquet, and it's a lot of different flowers.
They can afford it. The cost of the product is cheaper. It's lower.
The labor.
Much,
And
much
what's
lower.
crazy
Labor's
is that,
probably
and what's
cheap.
crazy is that they produce a lot of silks over there, but they're not buying the silks. The silks are for us and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're all of the stuff. Mike's like, oh, is that a silk flower or is that artificial? And he's like, no. And Mike's like, are you serious? We zoomed in.
Quality's really
The quality was
good.
great.
It looks really good.
That's impressive.
We brought in 6 or 7 shipments of Chinese peonies this year for the first time.
Ooh.
And
How'd they
I
do?
was very skeptical up front. The first shipment came in. I was surprised.
Yeah,
I said,
you did really well.
this
too.
is not bad at all. And they also have varieties
Mhm.
that we've never seen before. There was a
Right.
couple of new whites and stuff that we never saw before, and we brought them in and they sold. What even is more impressive to me, we had almost no claims by customers because, peonies travel a long distance. There's always some zingers that show up. There's always something that happens. But in those shipments, we really didn't have any complaints and nothing of any real size. It was just very small, minor, couple complaints.
I don't recall. Did those get hit with crazy tariffs too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they paid big tariffs. We buy, the way that guy sells them is he lands them in your airport, and then you need to clear them. He clears them, and pays the tariff on your behalf.
Okay.
But I told him next year, I want to be in charge of that part because the process, farming it out to a third person, it takes like another 12 hours. It takes a little more time. We could have had our hands on the flowers faster if if we cleared it and we paid our tariff and we picked it up. So we're now 24 hours in the airport. We used to only be in the daytime, but now
That's amazing.
we hired an outsourced company that does pretty much all of our airport pickups at night now. And in the new building, they're able to unload by themselves at night. And so when my guys come at 6 or 7 a.m., the airway bills are already staged in the warehouse, in the refrigeration, ready to be worked on. So it saved us a lot. So I did like the Chinese peonies, and I will do a bigger job with it next year. I want to try to negotiate some exclusivity.
Are there any like political things or anything like that that'll stop us from doing that?
Not yet.
We ask us tomorrow.
Not yet. Could
Well,
happen.
I mean, I know there's already a little,
Ask
Could
us after
happen.
the podcast. It might change.
But you mean on the
between now and
Chinese
then.
end?
I mean, depending on where you sit
Yeah.
on the political spectrum.
No, I mean, they haven't tried to rob our intellectual property yet
Yet.
in flowers.
That we know of. We wouldn't even know if they did.
But I watched a thing on 60 Minutes where this guy, he invented like this windmill. I don't know what state he was in, but like it was $1 billion company. And he got all his intellectual property stolen. And the state that he operates in, the state that he went bankrupt in, because he lost all of this technology to China, the state actually bought
the Chinese version.
the Chinese version of this
Jeez.
stuff.
That happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
This poor guy. It's on 60 Minutes. Like you could Google that. It's pretty interesting on
It's
YouTube.
crazy.
The poor guy. The
Oh my
guy
God.
spends his lifetime building these windmills, and he goes bankrupt because he lost all the information, and somebody was just lowballing him, selling him cheaper. And the last stake in his heart was his own people
When?
from his home state purchased the windmills.
Wow.
from
That would hurt.
from this.
That's a
other guy.
dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Mm.
But look, if it's not one place, it's the other. We have friction with Canada too. I had a customer tell me today, Penny, I'm sorry, I'm not buying today because of smoke.
Because of the smoke?
The smoke.
The smoke,
Yeah.
the fires in Canada and New
Yeah.
York and everything.
You don't have
Oh,
any
well-
smoke in New Jersey?
No, we do. We can't go out. I told my son, unfortunately,
Yeah.
I normally spend Fridays at the beach with him, but this week I couldn't. And he's like, I want to ride my bike today. And I'm like, you can't. I'm like, they're saying to wear N95, KN95
Yeah.
mask. And I don't have one of those anymore. I got rid of those a long time ago, and I don't want. So I told him, I was like, no, dude, you got to stay inside. I'm sorry. He's been making you guys will be so impressed by my son. Jenna's daughter and my son, we're going to get the two of them together and do a little design competition between the two of them. My son's been making these bracelets, which you guys probably, you can see it right here.
Oh, yeah.
He made
Oh, Jenna has Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
yes.
Little Miss
Miss Piggy.
Piggy, yeah.
Yep. Victoria.
How
is-
old
She's
is your son?
adorable.
My son's 9.
Oh,
He's
cute.
Yeah, he's going to be 10 next month, and he's like super into he knows more about tech than I do. So I said to him, I was like, "Yo, you help me edit?" And he goes, "Well, I don't want to use CapCut." I'm like, "No, I want you to learn how to like this is what you're going to do." Because I tell him all the time. I was like, I started scrubbing buckets when I was like 4 years old. You're almost 10. Once you hit 10, you have to work. It's just the way it goes. I don't care if you want to. And then you need to figure out how to edit or do something because, that's how I grew up, and I'm going to try to instill that in him too. But yeah, he's a little salesman though. At summer
Is that
camp,
how
he
you tell your son, yo?
Kind of, yeah.
That's funny because Addison told Carrie Ann the other day, "Okay, bro."
She's from Miami.
That's funny.
That's a Florida
She
thing.
told her mother, "Okay, bro."
I'll say it. I'll say it. It's like when I hear them talking, like I moved him to Catholic school this year, and I thought that the language would be better. Not better at all.
Oh,
These
girl.
kids are pro and like everything, and then I'm just like, oh my god.
The things I saw in Catholic school would blow your mind. And my public school friends were like, what? More money, more problems, baby.
Yeah. I mean, I turned out all right, I would say.
I turned out all right too, but yeah.
It's definitely a different world for sure, but I had to make the move. My husband was like so against it, and I was like, since like he was going to school, I was like, you should go to Catholic school, and my husband's like, absolutely not. There's no way we pay taxes. Plus, my husband's like, he doesn't really believe in anything, so I was like, whatever, I'm not gonna fight about it. And then finally, he saw how things were going, and was like, all right, yeah. I'm like, it's not that much money to have peace of mind that he'll be in a better environment, like. His school was like, there were like physical things happening with kids in like kindergarten, first, second grade. And I'm the kind of person, you guys know my personality. I say exactly what's on my mind. I have absolutely no filter. And when it comes to my kid, it's like even crazier. So I said to my husband, I was like, I'm going to get arrested and put in jail because I will mess this kid up. And my husband's like, you're out of control. I'm like, no, seriously, don't put me in that situation.
Schools are all different now. Like they're getting rid of a lot of the public schools are closing. It's a whole new world now.
And they're combining them. They're not doing junior high and elementary anymore. They're putting them like 6 through 12 or something like that.
No.
Some of them, yeah.
4 of my sons went to public school. We couldn't afford to send Connor to private school, but when we were able to afford it, I was like,
do it.
Yeah. Let's send him there because I don't know. It's kind of like
I went to public school. It's not so bad.
No, times are different. And also,
Casey got in more trouble at charter school than any of us got in public school.
Yeah.
it depends on where you are. And also 100% charter schools are not the same. I mean, the kids' charter school is like a private school. They wear uniforms, ties. This is like, they get in trouble for every little thing. And they're doing the programs, the educational programs are completely different. But it depends on where you are.
Our wanting to send him to private school or Catholic school was not only about the education part. It was also about the sports and the other things that go on there besides just, reading, writing, and arithmetic,
So, Penny, I know you said it wasn't slow for you, but what kind of advice do you have for this slow season? Tell me, as the predictions, like that you have your ears to the market and especially in the events world. When's it picking up? What are we seeing? What's happening?
I mean, I know what I'm seeing. Like we've still booked continuously, thank God. But I'm also getting a ton of last minute inquiries. It's really, really weird. And it's really, really disturbing to me.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think it's last minute inquiries?
I think it has something to do with kind of the climate and the economy, like the way things are going. People are maybe hesitant to pull the trigger, so to speak. I hate to use that expression, but like, I had somebody just book me for, what are we in, July, September, like the beginning of September. And I'm like, girl, I need to get your flowers ordered like now. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. These are all last minute events that these people are putting in?
Yeah, it's not even just weddings. It's like little events and small parties. I get that people do last minute, but like you're planning a once in a lifetime date for your life, your wedding, like you got to get things handled sooner than that. But I mean, we still will help them if we can, of course, but it's just wild. It's weird. But I hear a lot of people saying crickets everywhere, sending out massive amounts of proposals that aren't converting. And like myself, even during this time, since we're scaling, I've been making sure I'm saving time to figure out like, how can I incorporate AI into my business? Like during the slow side, like there isn't really a slow time, but when I have a second, I'm like, all right, what can I do to try to make things easier, better? Like, bigger, better, like grow or go. I kind of look at. So, but a lot of the designers I hear talking are like, I'm doing constant proposals and I'm not getting any response. It's like I'm getting ghosted. So I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Just curious, what's the follow-up for the proposal? Like, is it once you give the proposal, how much time do you give them before you follow up with them?
We have our proposals. We use a system that is kind of automated a bit. I have like 4 systems that work together. I don't know how it works. Don't ask me because I couldn't tell you even if I tried. But what happens is after I send the proposal, it expires immediately in 2 weeks. I can lock that expiration. I can make it a week. I can make it 3 days if I want. But basically, they have 2 weeks to get back to us. But in the course, once it's set, I have these rules set. So it's like, okay, follow up in like 3 days after the proposal sent. So it's all automated, which is super great and helpful. But I still feel the need to be in there and monitoring things because I don't necessarily understand how AI works, and it scares me a little bit. I'm like, all this stuff's happening in the background. Like, what am I doing? Like, it can't be perfect, like without like.
Right.
Do you think clients are taking those proposals and like shopping around with them, or?
I do. I've had people
That
shop.
sucks.
It does suck.
When I do that.
You tell me to get 3 quotes whenever I need to price something out.
No, okay, but that's
But
different.
you don't go with your proposal from the one down the road. Here, this is what this one's doing. Can you do better?
No, of course I don't do that.
Also, I think that's different. I think that when you're purchasing an item, it's okay, but when you're purchasing a designed piece that's custom for you, like I'm sure Penny's not, just saying, "Oh, your wedding's I'm gonna guess that." Like, but if it's an intellectual piece, I try not to quote too much. But I do agree with Mike on the 3 quotes for like if you're buying a chair. And how long did it take me to buy a couch for Mike? Like a year almost?
I mean, I imagine it depends on your situation. Like for my wedding, for example, I was using, a company that we knew, and obviously I didn't need to order the flowers. Like I didn't really have to worry about a price options or quoting them out. But if I wasn't
Oliver
in the industry, I would price it.
Yeah.
I would 100% be pricing them out.
Oliver and I got married and I bartered the entire wedding almost. So we did like everything was bartered. I think the only thing that was
What was the most bartered thing?
A photo booth.
For what? What did you barter for?
He made a website for them.
Yeah, there you go.
We did different things like that. I made a logo for the lady who made my dress, things like that. Like we bartered as much as we could.
Smart.
But the flowers, actually, one of our clients made, and it was because he worked with my sister at the time. And then like I bought the flowers wholesale. I did all that. In retrospect, I would have paid more. And I would have done more. You know what I mean?
So
because I look at the pictures and I'm like, how can the floral fangirl have such basic flower arrangements?
Well, because that was probably the day of your wedding. That was probably the last thing on your mind.
No, I still was already in the flower industry, but still.
Well, I know. I mean, because of the...
Just do it again. Let Penny do it for you.
Yeah, Penny, you want to come and do... I'm 18 next year, so maybe at my 18th, we're going to be legal already.
Let's do it. Count me in. I'm down for Miami anytime, unless you want to go somewhere else.
No, we're going somewhere else, girl. And with you, I know we'll have a good time.
Oh my goodness, we'll have a good time. I was thinking I have to play golf again, and the last time I played golf was with you guys, and you know how terrible. Oh, I don't know if you remember how terrible I was, but I golfed maybe like 3 to 5 holes, and then I just talked shit and drank the rest of the day, and it was amazing.
That's the way to do it.
I think, yeah.
But now I have to play golf. Like I'm doing, we work with the Boys and Girls Club. We do a lot of volunteer work for them, and like their galas, and same thing with food. Yeah. So,
you let me know when you need flowers for that, because I love that. Yeah, I love that.
The Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah, I love that. I love the big brothers. I love all that. Big sisters. I like all that stuff.
I just did a gardening thing with them, like a volunteer thing, like a cleanup day to make one of the centers nicer. We were planting like salvia and like rutabaga and like black-eyed Susies and hydrangea and stuff like that, and trying to show the kids, like for me, the opportunity to get like, even if they're planted flowers in these kids' hands is like huge. I'm also working with the vocational school in Monmouth County. I'm gonna go in as a floral design instructor, but they're gonna get me kids. Kids that want to learn.
You need to share these stories with Seed Your Future, because that's exactly right up their alley. Yeah.
You guys have to introduce me, because I don't think I've met them.
I'll do it right after this podcast.
I would really love that, because it's super important to me. Like, I've been an educator for a long time. I don't know if you guys know, I used to work. A lot of people know this about me, but not a lot, because I don't really like talking about it. But I decided I wasn't going to be a florist, and I went to school for accounting and business management, took the CPA, did all that, and then like didn't last 2 weeks behind a desk, because you know me, like I can't, I'm not that. So it's been great for me in business, right? It's super helpful. Most floral designers don't have that like financial side of things. So thankfully I have both, but I worked for Intuit for like 14 years as an expert trainer for them. And I flew all over the country teaching.
What, the QuickBooks people? Oh, wow.
Yes. So I always tell people, don't ask me to do consulting for you because you can't afford me. It's a whole lot more than what I charge an hour. But yeah, it was like, I love, and then you put me educating with flowers, it's even better. And especially with kids, like that's like where my heart's at, you know, like learn, like that's the future of our industry right there. You know what I mean?
And it's crazy how one day and one experience can really motivate and change somebody's life. So yeah, that's awesome that you do that.
No, I'll tell you a really quick story on that statement you made that just popped into my head. I had a woman come work with me for a little while, and she said she got a flower delivery, and it was like something really simple. It was a dahlia, right? Like a single dahlia with some fillers, probably in a bud buzz, I would imagine. It didn't even make it overnight. It was dead by the next morning, but she was so inspired by the beauty of it when she got it in the moment, right? Because flowers are a gift to keep us in the present, that whole thing. But like, it changed her life. It made her want to switch what she was doing. And she wound up working with me for like 3 years and became like really, really integral part of my my team. And it was great. Like I love things like that because if you're not exposed to things, how are you going to learn?
You never know. Yeah. You never know.
Yeah. I never get like the I was a lawyer and now I'm a florist, and I'm like, you went from one stress to a whole nother stress. And I'm like, wow, you know, like I hear a lot of those stories. Excuse me for not asking this before. You had a flower business in your family before?
Yeah, we had a flower business in my family, like it was a big nursery, garden center, and then like floral. I used to do grape blankets, like, and have sap constantly. It was terrible, but the smell of pine just brings me back. And then my family also owned a bar. So I made my first Bloody Mary when I was like 5. I'm not kidding. My family, they put me to work. Like all of the aunties, everybody, it was like very much that kind of a vibe. And I love it. And it's such a dying, like, thing. Like you guys get it.
I think it's a great concept to have a flower shop bar.
Merge the two, 100%. Merge the two.
I've seen flower shop laundromats.
Brews and blooms.
We used to have a customer in Fort Lauderdale. She has a coffee bar and a florist together at the same. I think that's like the future.
I have a customer that has that too.
Bring shit together. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm working with Coach, and like I just met the global marketing manager, and I can't say too much about it, but what I can tell you is Deli from Colombia is involved in it. So you know what they grow, right? So we're doing like their Coach coffee shops, right? Like they launched the first one at the Jersey Shore. And I was doing an event for that particular location for Mother's Day, like on a local
level.
Aren't
they like in Macy's or something like that? I thought I saw...
There's definitely one in New York. They're opening them up all over. But like the cool part is I met the global marketing manager and I said to him, I was like, why aren't we doing coffee flower combos? Like, why not? Like the cardboard thing, you've already got your marketing. Like, we'll do the tissue paper that's wrapped in Coach with a little bouquet for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, or just because. Like, why aren't we doing that? And he was like, mind blown. And I said to him, I was like, have you not seen any of the decks that I've sent over? And he, again, the local person, he's like, no. He's like, I want to see. I'm like, well, let's do it. Because if you want to do this, like, we got a plan. So
this explains so much, Penny, of your personality, like how you were talking about when you're 5 making a Bloody Mary and like your work ethic, because during Fresh Fest last time, we had somebody who had to cancel on making some stuff, and Penny was the first one that says, well, I'm in.
She just happened to be here that day. She was in the cooler, and we were like, hey, we need somebody. You want to do it?
And I think that's something that's really true to you and your personality, like that willingness to help. And
she's got like this energy.
Yeah.
It's like nonstop energy.
Yeah.
I'm right now, like it's wild. I was talking with Saeed. I filmed with Saeed yesterday, and he's like, I need you to do something by yourself. Like still doing things with Ace. He's like, because you're like when Ace and I are together, we're like kind of sort of balanced. We're both obnoxious, but like we kind of feed off each other.
Yeah. So really, it's a good dynamic. Yeah,
it is. I mean, like we're just like, he's like I always say he's like my older annoying brother. He's constantly like messing with me, but it's a good thing. But yeah, Saeed wants me to do this thing solo, and that's Mike. I'm telling you have to be the first one. So no pressure.
Okay.
I mean, if you can. We would film it, it'd be even better. But
that needs to be on film. He doesn't have to be the first one, but he needs to be on film. I want that. I'll put my own personal pocket on that.
I love it. We'll walk through West 28th, go to around the corner to, what is it, George Randall? They're still there, I think. I hope they're still there around the corner.
Daryl from George Rallis. He's still there.
Rallis. Yeah, he's still there. So it's like West 28th and then a little right. And, that's kind of what's left of it. But I'm also working with Saeed. I have access to the Flower District's Instagram page, so I can go live and I can do these things, but I'm always a little hesitant because I am so extra, and he's like, I love it. I want you to be extra. I'm like, all right.
I don't know the guy from J Rose, but I follow him on Instagram, and I like. Let's jump over here. Let's jump over there.
God.
Come on, let's jump. I got this is local. This ain't
He's
no
good,
import.
I love him.
I like that guy a lot. I would like to meet him someday. I'd like to have him on the podcast, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He's a character.
We get him.
If you need the contact info, let me know because I have it. But he would love that, and he's so he always jokes around, and we always talk about who's got more Riz. Like I'm like, Roland, you got the Riz, man, and he's like, girl, you got the Riz. I'm like, I know I got the Riz. I just talk shit all the time to all of them. It's so funny. Like some of them, J Rose, they love me. Like Nick is the one. He's like one of the owners, like brothers or something, and he will not go on camera, and he never smiles. But when I come around, I get him. Like I'll get him on film, and I'll get him to smile and stuff, and then he gets all mad about it.
So how did you transition from Bloody Marys into flowers?
Well, again, like
the garden center.
We're doing, and then they started doing events. So like I literally, Corona Farms is like a wedding venue. It's like 2 hours north from where I grew up. And I have been delivering flowers like for events to this place since I was like 14 years old. And what am I now? 25? You guys know my age, so do the math. It's a long time. So it's really I don't know. And then when people that used to go to the bar, it was called the Flying Dutchman. Like people like remember it, and I'm just like, it's crazy. I don't know. It was a cool way to grow up, I guess is a good way to put it. It was a lot of work, but it was good. But yeah, so I decided I wasn't going to be a florist, which is why I went to school for business management and thought I would be an accountant, which clearly that didn't work out. So
what drew you back to the flowers?
I never stopped doing flowers. I was freelancing in New York the entire time because I had to pay, I had bills to pay. But then I was like, you know what? Like, why am I not doing this again? So then that's basically what happened. I opened my first retail location when I was 25 with no help from anybody, tripled to 3 spaces. Then we were full-on events only in a warehouse. Then COVID happened, and then I downsized. Now we're tripling it. It's been a wild ride, but like the one thing I can say that I'm most grateful for is I've done this 100% on my own with no help from my family, which I'm sure if I asked them, they would have helped, but like it was like a pride thing for me. I was like, no, I'm doing it. This is going to be mine, and I'm going to do it the way I want to do it.
Is the garden center florist still part of the family?
No, all of the businesses have been closed because unfortunately, like, as I got older, I was a competitive gymnast. So I wasn't working all the time. We were doing a lot of traveling, and like a lot of my cousins just didn't really have the same kind of experience that I did. They didn't really help. So as, older people got older, things happen, the economy changes, and, a lot of changes. Yeah. Unfortunately, I wish it was.
No, but also you were already successful in your own thing. So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
What was your event in the competitive gymnast? What was your specialty?
I was an all-around girl, but
floor.
All around, yeah.
Jimmy, you're a bean guy, right? You're a bean guy?
Well, what is that?
Never mind.
The balance beam, Jimmy. Come on.
I know.
It's like 4 inches wide. That's
yeah.
I can see that for you.
No way.
My granddaughter Eliza is like in baby gymnastics.
Baby, yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to the grandkids doing gymnastics. I think that's really cool. You should see Double D's daughter. She's like the best one in the state or something like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she's
she could be on the Olympic track,
Gymnastic,
That's
she might be.
Yeah, the Junior Olympics. I mean, it's really, really big. A lot's changed since I've been involved with all the scandals that have happened, but that's a tough world too.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to jump from roof to roof in New York.
That's not gymnast.
Parkour.
Parkour.
That's when he was running from the cops.
Yeah.
Parkour.
Not the cops, but from people because I wasn't supposed to be on the roof.
Yeah.
First of all, the roofs in New York City are called Tar Beach. People hang out on the roofs.
Yeah.
They have
People
some drinks
spend
up
their
there.
summers up on the roof.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I went on a date.
yeah.
That's all it was. The
Yeah.
roof.
We had roofs where we could actually hide shit.
Yeah.
And we'd have to bring it home with us.
All of them have that
And
little
also-
the little like it looks like where birds live and outside. Sheds.
That's like the shit. That's like when you first go onto the roof, so it looks like a little.
There's like
outhouse.
ventilation rooms.
Yeah.
There's
Did you ever watch
AC
Batteries
rooms.
Not Included?
Yeah.
Or even under the water tower. Like a lot of the old school water towers, like we would hide shit underneath there.
Did you ever watch Batteries
Beach
Not Included?
chairs. What?
Batteries Not Included. Did anybody ever watch that movie?
No.
Yes. That was like, yeah, I went to New York for a summer and that was exactly what it was up the roof.
We would hang out on the stoop.
Yeah, I have a Spalding. Did you see me with the Spalding?
Stickball. Yeah, play stickball.
I have a Spalding.
Really?
In the city, the girl that started doing stuff, and now she did one for the Nick or the championship.
The stoop girl.
Oh,
yeah,
so
I know what you're talking
cool.
about. Yeah.
She's starting to do a little bit more with floral, which I love. But like for the Knicks, it was all blue and orange, and then they had all these dogs on the stoop, and all the dogs were just sitting.
I thought that was AI, and my cousin's daughter went to do a photo op with her friend. It was a 3-hour wait. 3 hours to get that picture. I couldn't believe it.
Wild.
Have you seen
Awesome.
that?
I love that.
She's literally got her whole stoop is like done up.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now she's getting brand deals and she's doing like bigger and better things. And I love it because she's also it's like into floral. So it's like, why not?
I was more impressed with the Nick Color bagels than I was the stoop.
There was so much Nick's
Color bagels was like brilliant.
Yeah.
I thought that was brilliant.
Orange and blue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. I mean, that was exciting for, us people that are from this area. Finally. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
beautiful.
cool.
All those dogs. I loved it. I loved the dogs more than the flowers.
The dogs, they were all golden,
But
right?
there's a guy, there's people that go around doing garbage cans and phone booths, and there are no more phone booths, but
the garbage cans was the flower fest is that wasn't Jeff Leatham, was it?
Jeff Leatham is the one that does the Paris.
Who's the one that did
no,
the garbage
cans?
cans?
I think was Jeff.
Oh, really?
Was it just?
You see the dogs, Mike?
That's not AI?
No, it's not. I thought it was AI at first, but it's not.
It looks like AI.
So impressive to me that they were able to actually do that, and it's so cute.
Only Sid smiles for me in pictures. Every other dog just doesn't pay attention.
Sid.
So when you hang out on a stoop, it's a certain kind of stoop. It just isn't everybody's
I know.
stoop. It's a certain kind of stoop. It's got to be a certain
Lewis
width.
Miller.
Oh.
It's got to be a
Lewis
certain
Miller,
width, and
Yeah. I was going to say, I wasn't Jeff Leatham.
I missed the stoop.
My dad's building on 28th Street had like an exterior staircase, which was kind of like a stoop, and that's where everyone had lunch.
What's up?
Especially the men, because the Fashion Institute of Technology is down the street, and every beautiful model that gets off the train on Broadway walks down to FIT at lunchtime.
Hey now.
For us on the flower market. So lunchtime is like 10 in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
9 or 10 in the
Market
morning. you're
opens
having
at like
lunch.
3 in the morning.
Yeah. We started at like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I mean,
look at Joel.
I would tell you, no, it's no joke. If I want to get flowers and if I want to go look, I'm there before them because I don't mess around. Like you show up around 12 o'clock, you're out of luck. They're boarding up. Everything's done. Like by 12 o'clock, you're done. So like it's good that I have the connections that I have, and it's terrible if you don't. But like for example, I did a huge wedding in Tribeca, One World Trade in the background, like 60 feet of baby's breath up this aisle mirror runner with this ginormous, ridiculous arch. I had just had surgery, so I wasn't there like for the load in and all that. My designer, my lead, brought in some other people. They pounded like all of this baby's breath into the arch that they weren't supposed to. I needed to get my hands on at least like 500 bunches of gyp. And this is around 12:30. So I was like SOL with the flower district. Right. So I wound up Ubering it from a wholesaler in Jersey. It was like wild.
Jeez.
Yeah. But I mean, it's you got to think on your feet because flowers are perishable. You never know what's going to happen with them. So I'm constantly like, that's also why I'm so like the way that I am, because I feel like I'm a bit old school in the sense that I feel like with business, it's like you get to know someone and you know, trust and like them. It's not necessarily that way all the time anymore, but for me, I really like to do that. And like,
there's a there's a lot of new wholesalers popping up in Jersey. A lot. There's
I'd be looking at one in a couple of months. I'm saying so. Not really. I mean, we have that plane that flies every week now, so it's good. So we're gonna do business together even more. And also, there's a local wholesaler who I absolutely adore, and I'm trying to convince him when he's ready to retire to let me take over because it's a great operation and it's local and he's old school. But he's got his Florida beauty truck, so like
Jet Fresh New Jersey.
I'm saying, guys.
I've often toyed with going back to 28th Street.
What?
I've often think about it. I think about it all the time.
You should.
All the time, but
I'll go.
I can't do more jobs.
I'll go.
I can't.
No,
But
you could.
I have thought about it.
I'm up at 4 a.m. anyway.
The rent's
so.
like $20,000 a month over there.
What?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay,
if you could find
Mike,
a spot,
Mike,
if you could even find a spot.
If the dream is okay.
No, I don't want to work any harder.
I would
No.
move to
But
New York
if there
in a
could be a second Jet Fresh,
No,
no.
it's not. I've thought about it, and that's as far as it's gone.
What about a section inside of one of the existing wholesalers there?
No.
I think it would have to be your own thing. You know what I mean?
I
So
mean,
we have a thing up here that we're doing. It's like all the locally grown products, like my friends that grow flowers and stuff, and it's awesome. I can go on. They finally have a website, so I can go online. Or for me, it's a little bit far for me to drive, to pick out stuff. But like, if you could ever imagine doing something like that, I'm telling you guys would clean up because I can't get into West 28th every week and the flower growers and stuff like that. To have the inventory that you guys have in cash and carry is like, I literally drool every day and get so irritated.
I don't think we could duplicate the cash and carry. I don't think we could. It's so perfect. Honestly, somebody posted a story the other day, a good reel, and it said this and no phone calls. And nobody talking to me. That's what it was. This and nobody talking to me is like heaven. And to me, it is. I walk in the building every single morning. That's the way I walk in because it makes me just so happy that the colors, the different varieties. I mean, they kill it doing that great job.
So nothing in there is an accident, and it can be duplicated if we wanted to.
Yeah,
it can be. And
I don't know.
We have the blueprint.
That's all I'm saying, and I'm excited that I can, also buy from cash and carry now. So I did that. So like I said, there's a lot of things that we'll be doing together moving forward, which I'm really happy about because I love you guys. You guys have been always good to me, and obviously I'll help you anytime. But yeah, I'm excited about it. So a lot more of me.
That's okay.
I just saw Ryan, who's going to be at SAF this year.
Mimi and my dad will be accepting their PFCI, so they'll be there. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Connor and Ty?
Yes.
Will also be there.
And Tina will be there for a day.
Tina.
I'll see all of you there. I'll see you guys at the pool.
I don't know about that. We have it's slam packed for us because we have to set up for OV. We have also Mike and I are doing an edutainment session, which about PFCI. And we have the supplier expo. So I literally was talking to some friends and I said, I can't promise I'll be at any pool this time. Just so packed for us.
We'll get you in the pool, don't worry.
The only time I've ever ended up in a pool, it was at night and they kicked me out. So,
well, I mean,
they
we didn't specify when. We just said we'll get you in there.
Or how.
We're going to throw you
Not exactly. I'm going to be walking and Ryan's going to go, boom. Oh, sorry, Mimi. Got in the pool.
I don't want to hear you didn't get to go in the pool later. So
a lot of deals happened at the pool, guys. I'm saying I locked down 5 deals at the pool at SAF last year. So.
All right. We'll send Ryan to the pool then.
Ryan, you're coming with me, okay? Deal?
That's fair. That's fair. Connor and Ty would like the pool too. So
Yeah.
It's Ryan's birthday on Sunday.
Oh,
Woo, how old?
right.
I'll be 37.
Happy birthday. 37 was my most favorite year of my life when I was 37. So I joke say I'm 27, but 37 forever.
Wait, I
It's a
thought you were
great
25.
Yeah.
year. Yeah, 25.
37 is a good year. You got a good.
It is a good year. Happy early birthday. What are you going to do?
Nothing too crazy. I don't really go too big on my birthday. Sunday is the World Cup final, so I'll go watch that, probably do that. And
And it's in Jersey.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Again, all the good things happen here. So I'm saying a mini Fresh Fest and a mini like Jet Fresh.
Ooh.
Don't think about
Fresh
it.
Fest
Think
on the
about
road.
it. Think about it. Come on, guys.
Road tour.
You guys have to come up here. I'm not kidding. The execution of this event that we're coordinating with this produce company, they just put up their warehouse. Mike, I felt like I was walking through. They're giving me the tour. They've got this beautiful mural painted, and now they want me to do all of this crazy shit with their produce. And I'm like, bring it on. Let's go. Like, we're doing a huge floral chandelier. They're bringing in a sommelier and chefs. It's so reminiscent of what you guys do, and like this is the first time they're ever doing it. So I was even gonna ask you guys like who handled most of the coordination, because I'm doing full event production for them. And
You're looking at them.
This team right here.
It was mostly Joelle. Joelle did most of the work. So
we'll probably be sharing for you then, because they're gonna do this first one. They're bringing in all the private chefs, and then all the restaurant owners are coming. So for me, it's a huge opportunity because
When is this event?
October, what is it, 19th. And it's crazy. I'm bringing in freelancers from all over the country because I like to do big things, right? So we have a wedding on Friday, a huge one. We've got 2 on Saturday. Then we've got Sunday down, and then Monday is this huge thing. So Sunday's not down. So I just brought in a couple more freelancers. It's gonna be a lot of on-site production. So
That's cool.
that's cool. Yeah.
I like the name Funk Fest. I like that.
Funk Fest. That's happening. That's their next one. This one is I forget what this one's called. Actually, I can't.
Don't say it.
Because
Don't
that would
say it.
be the name. So
This episode is called Penny and her NDAs.
It's terrible.
Or more like Penny breaks her NDAs.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, no filter over here. I'm like, oh shit. Oh god, it's terrible. So you might have to edit out some of the swearing too. That's a little bad habit of mine.
No, this is a swear pro podcast.
Yeah, those stay in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they add character and a little spice. So,
are you the house event florist for some venues in the area where you are?
Yeah, we're
recommended. Yeah,
we're recommended. I'm still on recommended all the way in North Jersey. So, like a lot of the weekends, we drive 2 hours north for one, and then we'll be doing one locally. Although we've been scaling, we were able to run 3 teams at a time. Now I'm kind of down to like 2, and I don't really want to go back to that because I like to focus on each thing that I'm doing and give it the attention. But yeah, like we're still going up to North Jersey. We're still going up to Connecticut and Philly and all over the place. I did something in Boston recently, and it's crazy. I'll go anywhere. Like I did a wedding for Star Roses. Their first granddaughter got married, and we did Denver. It was wild. Going to the cargo, like I actually went to the cargo thing. I didn't even have my team couldn't come because it was too expensive. So I had local people helping me, and it was just like an experience like I've never experienced. I had a moose. You guys love this story. I'm up on a ladder, right? I'm up on like a 10-foot ladder. I'm pounding flowers into this huge pergola. And then on my tarp below me, I have my buckets of like roses or whatever. Obviously it's roses because it's Star, right? Those are your neighbors in Cotopaxi. So the moose came up, and the moose started literally pulling out of my buckets. So I got it on film.
Oh, that's scary.
On the ladder screaming. I'm like, get out of here, get out of here. It was really funny. I thought it was cute.
At least it wasn't a bison.
Yeah. Did you see that guy that flew 8 feet in the air with the bison? That was crazy. That broke my heart because I felt every single drop of that poor guy's body. That was horrible.
Watching him go up and down like a rag doll.
No. Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Did you guys hear about the girl in Asbury Park? This happened. She's a Canadian citizen. And now she's in an ICE detention center and is getting deported, even though she's married to a U.S. citizen, because on the boardwalk in Asbury Park, I guess last weekend, she got into it with some kid that was wearing pants that had Trump on it or something, and she slapped him twice. She's like an adult, who's a teenager. And now it's on major news because everyone's freaking out because she's going to get deported and she's in this detention center. But it's like, how could you put your hands on someone for anything? Yeah. Like you might not know that the kid was 16, but still, like, listen, I want to put my hands on a lot of people a lot of the time, but I don't. That. So yeah, that was another crazy story too.
Asbury Park's where the stone pony is, Jimmy.
Yes.
What's the stone pony?
Oh my,
what do you mean?
Oh my you guys have to come. Come
Oh,
on.
that's where Bruce Springsteen used to play.
And others.
Bon
Oh,
Jovi, yeah.
I saw the. I
And
saw the. I just saw the Springsteen movie, and now I know what you're talking about.
I saw Bruce Springsteen live
Lucky.
for 3 hours. That guy didn't stop. I had to wait for a slow song.
Who's more Jersey, him or Bon Jovi?
Jovi.
Probably.
No, Bon Jovi.
Who's Mr.
Bruce,
New Jersey?
Bruce
I would
came,
say Bruce.
Bruce came before Bon Jovi.
Not only that, but Bruce's son is a firefighter in New Jersey.
Oh.
And they also have
So that's-
the Parkway exits now are renamed. Like there's one Bruce Springsteen, there's Whitney Houston, there's
really?
Bon Jovi. Yeah, because we have so many people that came from Jersey. My first concert was Skid Row and Bon Jovi. I was 7 years old.
Wow.
My
Shit.
aunt,
I found somewhere in a drawer Garden State Parkway tokens.
get out of here. You better hold on to those. Those
Yeah.
are like relics from the past.
I have
You
New
can't
York
use
City
them.
subway tokens too.
I have a New York City subway token from when I went.
I knew a guy in Staten Island who manufactured
Now they don't even.
subway tokens.
They don't even have to use your card anymore. Yeah,
Just jump the turnstile.
yeah, but I mean, I'm so happy that my kids got to get their own card. You know, like
that's
the.
fun. Yeah.
The experience, it's good to show them, but it's actually
Tokens, cards.
at the airport anymore. Are you guys doing the touchless? I roll through literally everyone thinks I'm insane. So I fly a lot, right? And I've gotten down to the point where my driver picks me up 2 hours before the plane takes off. You know, it's like 35, 40 minutes to Newark. I roll through security, literally walk through and get on the plane. It's that fast that I've got it down. I mean, listen, I can definitely screw myself in the process if it doesn't go well, because you know how things go. But like, if it's the first like flight of the day, it's bright and early. Like it's smooth sailing. It's the best thing ever.
That's the trick.
What are you using? Clear? What are you?
I've got Clear, but I have TSA pre-check touchless or something. For someone like me, for example, at Wedding MBA last year, I came home with 2 tattoos. I lost my credit card and my ID, and I was able to get home. So someone like me, it's made for someone like me.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, 2 tattoos.
I was like, how did the tattoos help you get home? What did that?
They didn't help me get home. I wound up having them. I have like a little heart across here, and I don't really recall. That was after two somebodies that you both know made me induce tequila shots. It's their fault, not mine.
All right, Penny. Well, Fresh Fest is coming next year, so just prepare yourself and find out your next tattoo.
You ready? You're ready? Hold on. You'll appreciate this if I can get you to see it.
We don't see you. Hang
You
on.
got to back up, I think.
She's in the hole.
Oh, there you go.
We see.
Oh, we don't see anything.
You're holding something, but we can't see what it is.
It's a picture of me, Ace, and Jordan on Blackout Drunk. Oh, I wish you could see it. There it is. I am blackout drunk in here on the high roller. They cut me off, lost my ID. I don't remember any of it. And I told both of them, I was like, never again. Tequila? How am I going to explain the more tattoos I come home with?
Now we know where Jordan was when he was supposed to be meeting us at the Sphere. Uh-huh.
I was trying to convince Jordan to do the zip line over Old Vegas with me.
Oh
No
my
one
God, no.
would. No one would. And I'm like, somebody's going to do this fucking thing with me.
Where
Like,
on Fremont Street?
Fremont Street, yeah.
They do the whole thing and no one will
So
do it with
funny.
me.
Yeah,
can
Jordan
just
was a
picture it.
no-show.
I can
Oh,
just picture it.
He made it there eventually, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah,
Poor
Jordan. I call him Jordy. He's like my he and I have very similar personalities, so when we're together, it's a little crazy too. But yeah, he was on our golf team. I think our golf team did the worst with you guys. Do you remember? I did the worst.
Pretty positive. Yeah, I think you guys came in last. Yeah.
Well,
I just like
it's hard to hit it in the hole when you're hammered, you know? Okay, rapid fire questions. Answer these as best you can, whatever comes to mind first. At the moment, what is your favorite flower?
Poppy.
In your opinion, what is the best sandwich?
Does a grilled cheese with tomato and bacon count as a sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great
I'm
sandwich.
hungry.
That does sound good.
Yeah, right. Dip it in some soup of some sort, maybe a tomato.
Tomato.
Yeah. Yeah, classic.
Yeah, I'm a comfort girl.
What's the most overrated flower?
Right now, I'm over all the trending things. like the anthurium and the amaranthus. I mean, I love them, but like no one can afford the callas, the anthurium, and the amaranthus that are all over the place right now. So not overrated though. They're great flowers. Like I don't really have a beef with any one particular flower. Poppy is actually, they're my favorite, but they're fickle, and dahlias also. They're a pain in the ass.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What about underrated?
Underrated, carnation, lisianthus. I'm trying to think of like, lisianthus is one of my favorites. But carnations too. Like I use them all the time. We pluck the centers out. We do all this stuff. They last forever. You know, they're definitely the most underrated, I would say. And also the chrysanthemum. I love chrysanthemums.
Same.
I love the smell of chrysanthemums.
That fresh smell.
Are you headed to Deli Show again this year?
Of course, I'll be at Deli Show. So I'm actually coming. I'm going to be at Floral Expo, so I'll see you guys. I'm designing the booth for someone. We're not right. You guys are over here. We're dead center. So I'll be there. So I'll see you guys. And I would love to come to the farm if I can while I'm there. I don't know if I can, but I want to try to come see the farm.
The day before the show is an open house at the farm. That would be the day to go.
I'm going to be designing the booth that day, most likely.
Same.
Well, you know what? I'm going to Ecuador in a couple weeks. First week in August by myself. So if anyone's around, maybe, maybe I'll stop by.
We have people around all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Moving forward, what superpower, if you have a superpower, what would it be?
Read your mind. Mind reader.
What kind of flowers do you want at your funeral?
None.
Nothing.
I don't want a funeral. No.
Okay.
No funeral for me.
Okay. Mimi added a new question. We're going to add this now.
For the designers, yeah.
We'll see how it works. I think it's a good one, though. What's a flower trend you want to see die off? Go away.
I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but fruits and flowers.
Thank you.
I've been doing it for 5 years already.
Thank you. I'm here.
Baby's breath, I am over it.
I'm all for if pickles and flowers start a trend, but fruits have to go because they cause ethylene and they're stupid to be around flowers.
I'm sick of stringing up grapes. You know what I mean? Like I'm
making those layers.
I mean,
I like the tomatoes. I like the tomatoes and the pasta ones, so that one's cool. Like I like food, but I don't like fruit.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like if it's done correctly in moderation, I'll give it. But some I don't know. It took a while to catch on, I guess, just like baby's breath did. The baby's breath, But yeah, that would probably be it. And I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that. So, but whatever.
You'll be all right. Couple more. Sorry, trying to finish up. What is your go-to drunk food?
Oh, okay. So Nellie's is this place in Long Branch by Monmouth University, and they have these sandwiches. They're called the fat ones. Like they're like these big, like juicy sandwiches, and like it's kind of greasy and kind of gross. And I would never eat it if I wasn't drunk, which I'm not. I don't really drink that much at all, if I'm being honest. So it's not something I would do often, but I would say it would probably be it. Like a big juicy sandwich like that has, I don't even know, bacon, and I love bacon and like and cheese, like something like that, like a chicken cutlet with, you know what I mean? Like a fresh one. Yeah.
They used to have that at Rutgers. There's a food truck at Rutgers that does those fat sandwiches. I remember going to that back in the day.
Yeah. You were at New Brunswick?
I just happened to go there. I didn't. I went there for the sandwiches. I remember.
The best sandwich in Jersey is Harold's.
Oh, that's
Harold
Edison.
No, it's not Edison. It's next to Edison.
Close to Edison.
Yeah.
It's the Edison exit, 100%. Go in there. You want to get a Reuben or like a whatever. It's like the deli in New York. I can't think of any.
But the sandwiches are supersized. Like one sandwich feeds 4 or 5 people. You go to the bread bar.
The bread bar. I remember the bread bar. They would give you so much meat, you have to get extra bread.
I love
so
those
my
sandwiches.
warehouse
and the cake
right next door to that. I know that place well.
One slice of cake is the size of a normal cake.
All their cakes are 4 stories.
Like layers?
Layers, yeah.
Wow.
And it costs like $35 because they're ginormous. It's worth it.
For one slice?
I don't remember.
All the sandwiches. Mike's not kidding.
It still there?
It's still there.
It's all that. That was all that was there in that place.
I used to stay in the Hampton Inn right next door.
I don't even think that's there anymore. There's like a Holiday Inn on the corner, and then like Amazon is there now. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of everything. But that place is definitely legit.
Penny,
I agree with you.
Penny, last question: who's a future guest that you would suggest for the show?
Let's see. Do you guys do international people?
Of course.
Caroline Crabb, easily. one of the best florists in the world and funny as shit. She and I call we're like, she's one of my flower best friends. We call each other the old dirty pervs because when we go out with the men that we design with, we're usually at gay bars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much to look at, but we look creepy because we wear our sunglasses, so we have dark. And she's fucking hysterical. She's like me, but like a little bit more.
She's in the UK, right?
Yeah, she's in.
I follow her.
Was she with you at AIFD this past? Was she the one hanging out with us?
The blonde.
She gave us all these English snacks. She went to her room and came back with a suitcase full of all these English snacks.
I know her.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, she's my friend.
And she's like a realist, like one of the most classically formally trained floral designers. Like I don't know another designer better.
She also writes in a magazine or something like that.
Yeah, you know the name for sure.
And we did. We won Philly this year.
Yep, I remember her being in
Yeah,
Philly.
we won Philly, and that was her concept. She was the lead, and I was so proud of her. She gave me the fernery, which I wanted, so I was happy about that. But like, it was just watching her do this. It was like we're so similar that like I almost felt like I was watching myself, if that makes sense. Not to say like she's way better than I am, but just like as a conceptual designer, because that's where my heart lies. Flowers I love, but concepts, like let's talk about that, right? She's amazing, and I think that you guys should, bring her in.
Totally call her.
Got her.
Penny, are you ready for some Jimmy jokes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how we end the show with a few Jimmy jokes.
All right.
Well, you don't want to ask her if somebody needs to get a hold of her.
That's at the end.
Oh, okay. All right, you guys ready? What do you call a woman that sets fire to all her bills? Bernadette.
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 That's not bad.
All right. What do you call
That might be the best one you had so far.
You like that one? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's funny. It's the best one, and Mike didn't laugh at all.
What do you
It
call?
made the most sense.
Yeah,
What do you
it was a good.
What do you call a witch that lives on the beach? A sandwich.
Sandwich, I knew that one.
What do you? What is made of leather and sounds like a sneeze? A shoe.
Chew.
Chew. Like
A
something
chew. That was good. Yeah.
All right.
Cute.
All right. One more. Ready? One more.
You know, the more you do, the more likely you are to have bad jokes, right?
Yeah.
Like if you do one good one, you stop.
Okay. Well, then I'll stop.
My opinion.
I have.
No, one more.
One more? Okay. All right. What's the difference between a sock and a camera? One takes 5 toes and one takes photos.
I heard you say that the other day, man. That doesn't count.
It's not bad.
I was
though.
practicing.
That actually isn't bad.
What if you don't have fat toes? Some people got their toes amputated or whatever.
Photo.
Okay, Jimmy. Just because it says, why do pennies make terrible comedians? Because their jokes are always 2 cents short. That was because Penny.
Because of Penny. There you go.
That's another thing you do. Next time you start tailoring your jokes to the guest.
Yeah,
guests.
that's what I
Okay.
want.
All right.
I want some good ones coming.
All right. I got you.
Penny, how can people get in contact with you?
They can call you. No, we are on Instagram, I guess. I don't know. On Blossom and Be Floral, Misfit Floral. I mean, I have like 5 of them going right now. I don't really want to ramble them on, but Blossom and Be Floral is the biggest one. It's the one that I actually still do my own social media myself, guys. I just hit 13,000 followers. I'm really proud of it.
Look at you.
I'm terrible at it. Yeah, I need like a Mimi, but
You need a Joelle and a
Everybody
cat.
needs a Mimi and Joelle.
or I need my kids to learn how to edit, and then we'll be good.
That's the way to go. Get your kid on board, starting young.
Yep.
He'll be good to go.
These
Thank you.
salaries keep
Put his ass to work.
Thank you so much, Penny. It was,
Thank you.
Like always, it's great to see and talk to you. And we'll see you real soon.
Yes, thank you for having me. It's
Come
good
on.
to see you
Come
all.
on.
See you in
down.
Amelia Island. Okay, this has been another episode of The Fresh Bunch. Thank you very much, Penny, for being on today. We really enjoyed the conversation. You are a
Firecracker.
fireball.
Fireball.
I have a redhead, so
I was wondering if that's why they said that. She's redhead.
Everyone knows all the good girls are in Jersey. Thank you very much.
Is that a Springsteen song?
It's something. It's something. Actually, when I was a lot younger,
Down the road.
Wildwood was the spot.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's where I went after prom. Wildwood.
Wow.
Oh.
Wildwood was the spot. Meet all the girls
Yeah.
from Philly. All right, well, Mimi, Jimmy, Joelle, Ryan, Penny, thank you very much. Next time we'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.
Bye, Penny. Thank you, Penny.